coach said it in front of the whole team. You're not a real player, Kovac. You're a practice dummy. So I transferred. 18 months later, I scored 34 points against his team on live television. The gym was freezing. Mid-November. Broken heater. The kind of cold that settles into your bones. The whole varsity squad stood along the baseline. Coach Lund paced in front of us, clipboard in hand. I was a junior. Averaged 14 points on JV. Led the team in assists. I trained all summer. 6 a.m. shooting sessions, agility drills, film study. Thought I'd earned my spot. Coach Lund stopped in front of me, looked at his clipboard, then at me. Kovac, you're on varsity. He paused. But don't get excited. You're not playing. I need a body for practice. Someone for my starters to go against. A few guys laughed. Not loud, just enough. Coach, I can contribute. You can contribute by making my real players better. That's your role. I accepted it. For 3 months, I accepted it. Every practice, I guarded his starters, played hard, took charges, dove for loose balls. Coach Lund never put me in a game, not once. In blowouts, he'd clear the entire bench. Every walk-on, every sophomore, everyone, except me. After a 30-point win, I found him in the hallway. Coach, we were up 25 in the fourth. Can I get some minutes? He didn't look up from his phone. You're not a game player, Kovac. Some guys practice, some guys play. You practice. My teammates were right there. Nobody said a word. That was the culture. Lund talked. Everyone else stared at the floor. Season ended in the second round of playoffs. 4 months of daily practice. 0 minutes played. Not 1 second. That night, I told my parents I wanted to transfer. My dad studied my face. You sure about this? I've never been more sure. I called Coach Tavares at Westfield the next morning. He turned a nothing program into a contender. Former D1 point guard. Demanding. But his players respected him. Why are you leaving Lincoln? He asked. I want to play for someone who lets me compete. Long pause. Then, open gym is Saturday. Show me something. I showed up at 7 a.m. Played 3 hours. Tavares watched from the sideline. Arms crossed. Face unreadable. After, he walked over. Shot is clean. Handle needs work. Your court vision is way ahead of your body. I'll fix it. I know you will. That's why I'm giving you a spot. I transferred that spring. Sat out the mandatory waiting period. Used every day of it. Tavares rebuilt my game from the ground up. Changed my release point. Taught me to read screens. Broke down film for hours. Not highlights, but mistakes. Especially mistakes. Mistakes are data, he said. Lund never taught you that. He hadn't. Senior year. First game. Tavares started me at shooting guard. I scored 22. Next game, 19. Then 27. Word spread. Coach Lund heard. People told me he laughed. Kovac is padding stats against weak teams. Wait till he faces real competition. We faced real competition. I kept scoring. Averaged 21 points, 6 assists. All conference, then all region. Playoff bracket dropped in March. Second round, Westfield versus Lincoln. The game was at Lincoln. Their gym, their crowd, their court. The same court where I'd practiced every day for 4 months without playing 1 minute on it. Regional Sports Network, streaming live. I walked in and saw Coach Lund across the floor. He glanced over, looked away quick. First quarter, I hit 3 threes. Lund called timeout. Put his best defender on me. Second quarter, I drove past him. Drew fouls. Halftime, 18 points. We led by 11. Third quarter, Lund switched to zone. Tavares adjusted. Found me on the baseline. 2 more threes. The Lincoln crowd went quiet. Fourth quarter, Lund's team made a run. Cut it to 4. Then 2. Their gym was shaking. Lund was screaming, pacing the sideline. Veins in his neck. Reminded me of every practice I'd survived. 90 seconds left. Tied. Tavares called timeout. Kovac, he looked me in the eyes. You know what to do. Inbounds. I came off a double screen. Caught the ball at the top of the key. Lund's starter. The kid I used to guard every single day in practice. Lunged. I pump faked. He bit. I stepped back. Released. The ball arced under the same fluorescent lights I'd spent 4 months practicing beneath and never once played under. Nothing but net. We won by 3. I finished with 34. Career high. Buzzer sounded. Teammates swarmed me. A reporter caught me courtside. Camera rolling live. 34 points against your former school. What's going through your head? I looked into the camera. Coach Tavares gave me something I never had. A real chance. Some coaches build players up. Some just use them. I'm grateful I found the right one. Anything else? I let the moment sit. I spent 4 months on that court and never played 1 second. Tonight I played 32 minutes. I smiled. Funny how that works. The camera panned wide. Caught Coach Lund walking off behind me, alone. His players already gone. Nobody walking with him. He glanced up at the scoreboard one last time. The stat line glowed overhead. Kovac, 34 PTS, 8 AST, 4 STL. He stared at it, then turned and disappeared into the tunnel. I never looked back.